Everybody, Kelly Sue with Cleopatra Art Studios here. Well, we've got a little taste of summer for you, and we are going to paint our Hello Summer watermelon hanger in 12-inch today. Let me see, let me flop it around. Super cute, super cute. Let me get the computer real quick. So much to do, so little time. This way I can hear what you guys are saying, or I can't really hear it. But super cute watermelon design. I have some great ribbon I was gonna play with today to put a ribbon on it. And I'm gonna do it two ways, but not today. Today I'm gonna do it one way, I'm gonna paint it, and next week I'm gonna do a newfangled way that doesn't include any painting. So if you're a crafter, you probably already know how to do it that way. Oh my gosh. Y'all, okay, is it there? But if you're not a crafter, then it's gonna be like mind blown, you know? And then I did learn my lesson. Okay, so the Basset Hound got to this. I did learn my lesson, and I have a lid on it today. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you know, you know, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna do the tape trick for the seeds for sure. Maybe for the summer as well. So if you just joined in, give me a wave, say hey. Make sure you sprinkle the love because we're gifting one of these. And we normally take about a week before we announce the winner. So we'll announce last week's winner soon. The tape's got it out for me today. All right, here we go. So the tape trick is we're just gonna place that upside down, and we're gonna put those seeds right where they are supposed to go. It makes it easier to paint. Plus, if you're having a ladies' night and you maybe ladies' nighted it too hard, and we are not judging because we've all been there, you know, right where your seeds are, they're pretty small. Now, I'm doing 12-inch today. This is also available on our store for 18-inch and then 12-inch. And so for 12-inch, I have a stand I'm gonna put it on. Perfect for your desk, your cubicle, countertop, your display. Okay, so S-U. I can spell. I leave a little bit of room. It almost looks like the S is upside down, but it's not. It was just, she's not bad. She was just drawn that way. You guys know where that's from? Of course, she said it's sexier in that Catherine whatever's voice. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put hello on it. It's nice and heavy, so you're not probably gonna snap it unless you got Hulk-like grip. Okay, so the summer is scored, so you know right where the letters go. And then if you didn't like that, you can flip it over and use the back. You got a great big smile. Oh, this is a better smile. And then the blank. So I'm just gonna take a second. So if you haven't sprinkled the love, do it. And if you don't know what that is, it's S-H-A-R-E. There's rules, people. There's rules. And it's funny because I'm wondering what the circumstances were that caused those rules to be formed. Because, you know, every good rule is only there because, oh my gosh, somebody somewhere did something well outside the perimeter and kind of ruined it for everybody. Okay, here we are. Boom, chakalaka. All right, thanks for watching today. And let's get going. I'm gonna just use my Martha Stewart sponger. I am still looking for a good support source for you. Boom, boom, going down. Hey, hi Bree and Melissa. Melissa, yes, I have a lid on it, but I just kind of scooped it to the side, crazy. Okay, oh, brown. I got one right here. So I was just gonna do the background with some brown and gold. Pretty simple. So quickly becoming our second most popular question is, Kelly Sue, where are you getting those bouncers? Number one question is, of course, how do I make that glitter glue? And then, you know, I almost want to put a little black in here too. So I have gold, brown, and black on my, you could use craft paper if you wanted to, but I'm just using a sack lunch bag. So everyone wants to know, where do I get these bouncers? You know, they're Martha Stewart brand. I bought them years ago when stenciling was becoming really popular, though it's moved on. I think stenciling is still popular among some people, but not like everyone. Everyone wanted a farmhouse style sign, and now they don't. Now they want 1 or 2. They don't want 50. How do I know that? It's my job to keep up on trends, you guys. All right. And I'm sure in 15, 20 years, you'll be saying the same thing about some of the stuff I'm offering now, but I'll just keep evolving. I have to keep up on trends. Okay, so if it's too dark for you, you can just go ahead. I see there's a little darkening up here. I'm just gonna wipe that a little bit and then just carry that through. And sometimes it does a really good job of cleaning this up and still seeing the grains. And sometimes those marks bug me, which I haven't decided. It's wood. Wood held together with glue, glitter, stuff. I've seen feathers in this stuff. It's interesting. But there you go. There's always something interesting happening. Melissa's trying so hard to win or be gifted one of these projects. I know you've been so good, so good. So I'm doing the watermelon, and I'm just hoping to use some of my ribbon that I have been sitting around. And I think it's great. And this doesn't even scare me. I'll stick something in between to break down those patterns. But I'm thinking that's gonna be really cute. I've had that herringbone black and white checker for a really long time, and I'd really like to just kind of, you know, get it out of here, get some fresh stuff here. Okay, so I was gonna do white, but I'm not a fan of white, you know? So I got some buttercream, and if it's too yellow for me, which I don't think it is, I could add some white to it. Even if I poured white out, I'd probably go ahead and I would mix a little something in it, like pink or something, just a tad bit, so it wasn't white. White. Get it? Oh my gosh. Okay. So it goes really quickly with the Martha Stewart bouncers. If you don't have them, you can do you guys hear that? That's our turkey flock, our flock of turkeys. You can do a foam brush. Makeup brushes are amazing. For small areas, you can do one of these bad boys. Just not a lot of paint. So just plain old, and you can still see the letters. People are like, I won't be able to see my letters. You'll see your letters unless you went over it like with 5 coats of black. And then if you did that, my first question would be not if I could see your letters, but girl, you feeling okay? All right, so speaking of which, tell me how you're feeling today. Are you guys having a good day? Are you at the office? I got a lid today. I went to the doctor's this morning, which was a good thing because I now got cleared for exercise. I got cleared for departure. I'm super excited. All right, so I've got a smile, and I've got the meaty section of the watermelon. So guys, it's so hard to find good watermelon. I have a couple tricks, but tell me yours. Do you have a trick for picking out a really good watermelon in the store? I mean, I finally even went at one time to just the pre-cut so you can kind of eyeball it. So what is your trick for finding a really good watermelon? And I'll tell you mine. So I'm gonna make that fleshy look, that watermelon, and that sounds nasty, fleshy look. This one has to be shaken. Okay, so I use Tuscan Red, Baby Pink, and this is Warm Sunset. So I'm looking for a very pink salmon. We're gonna go that direction. Guys, I'm still chasing that tinsel around. So I'm gonna add orange to red and grab some pink. That might have been too much pink, but we can keep going. Keep going with it. So my pink is gonna change the value. It's gonna make it lighter. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good, right? It's gonna change the value. Now I just need more. The value means, hey, I added white or black to it to make it lighter or darker. And you're like, I don't care, Kelly Sue, I just wanna paint. Respect, I gotcha. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So let me just update this. Things are really slow today. Hopefully the, oh, I got a big bump. Sorry about the hair. I did it before I went to the doctor's and I thought, oh, that's gotta be good enough, right? It's got something going on. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna start trying it. It may be too dark now. I think I liked it before. And remember, you might not like yours or mine as much as you're gonna like yours, but this is mine, so I can do it the way I want. I'm gonna do this exact sign again next week because I'm gonna get this a little bit damp. I have another way I'm gonna do it that doesn't involve a lot of paint. For those of you that are liking a little bit more detail. Okay, what do we think? Oops. I think it needs to be a little bit redder, but lighter too. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this as my base coat. It just doesn't have that kiss of watermelon. Do you guys like watermelon as much as me? I do, I really do. I don't really like watermelon margaritas, but watermelon Jolly Ranchers, yes, definitely. Okay, so I'm looking at this. I think it needs to have a little bit more pink, reddish pink in that, but it's not bad. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna flip that one over, and what I'm gonna do is pick up dark green and light green at the same time and just put a streak in my smile. I feel like this could probably go down a little bit. Boom. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is line it up. So we're gonna double load the sponge. My goodness. Double load. We're talking fancy, crazy talk now. So I didn't want that surface where they touch to be much bigger or much smaller even than my sponge. So I'm gonna go right in. I'm gonna bounce on both sides. And so you can see I have a little bit of both. And I'm gonna make sure that the dark green's on the outside of my smile. Go this way. Oh, Jennifer, thank you. I'm kind of a little bit of a nut job. I get that. I'm not for everyone. I'm like salsa. Not everyone can handle the salsa. So, whoops, come on, girl. I'm trying to do dark on the outside. I'm doing it the lazy way. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm gonna do it again. I'm going in. Making sure I'm lined up pretty good. And then I'm just gonna turn it. Who's a lazy artist today? Or as I like to call it, smart. Oh my gosh, loving. Oh my gosh, you guys, woo. Ready? With such little effort. I hope you guys can see that. Sometimes when the light shines on it. Okay, so it's dark on the bottom. Turn it that way. It's dark on the bottom and the lighter green on top. That was so simple, so easy. We can all do it. Woo, woo. Very excited. I'm gonna just blend it just a little tiny bit here. And then you can come in and do as much as you want. That's the best part right there. This one isn't as lovely because I just ran out of the green, the dark green. There we go. How stinking easy was that? What? I know, I could spend all day trying to blend it just right, or I could just look around, find a tool that works really good for me. And my husband hates that that's my mantra, and that I've taught the kids, look around, find a tool. He hates it because we look around, we find a tool, we get the job done, but we might have used something that he had one use for, and maybe it's not left in the best condition. Sorry, John. I try really hard not to have something that doesn't have multiple uses. Okay, so I'm gonna put this together. I could have done that same technique on the watermelon. I'm looking at the watermelon and I feel like, you know, like the juicy part, and I feel like, you know, it could go more translucent red if I wanted it to. Or glitter bomb. Man, I'm kind of thinking glitter. That would be awesome. I don't know. What do you guys think? Glitter yes or glitter no? I'm going to work on some of the letters and some of the sections. I'm missing a part. Oh, here it is. The summer. I painted it one time and the brown is coming through. The brown from the wood. So I feel like I really, really want to paint that one more time. And remember, I didn't paint it white. I painted it buttermilk. It's called Light Buttermilk Deco Art. Though you can make it yourself. It's white, a tad of brown, a tad of yellow. Or if you had some gold sitting around, mix some white with it. It's all about making what you have work without having to go to the town. I'm a country girl now. Just gonna use this one more time. Let me just refresh in case you guys have given me thumbs up or thumbs down on that glitter. You guys are normally more opinionated than you are being today. No, you know, I hear it all. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I made a pretty tough stuff. You're not gonna make me cry. And I totally get everyone has a difference of opinion. So if you think that I should put my efforts into glitter, I need to have a sit spot. It needs to Okay, Melissa, okay, that was a little out of context. I understand completely now. She said, and I agree, and this is how I pick out I should be sitting down, sorry. And this is how I pick out my watermelon. It needs to have a flat spot that's a little yellow where it's been sitting on the ground for a long time so that it gets ripe. The ones that don't have that flat spot and it's not a little yellow there, meaning the sun didn't get to it to make it green, those ones have been picked prematurely. So many jokes, girls, so many jokes. And so no, we don't want those ones. We want the ones that are flat bottomed and have that little bit of yellow down there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and paint my seeds. This is actually, I don't think I'm gonna adjust this too much, actually. Okay, now my ribbon might be too pink. I am gonna adjust it. Sometimes we make decision changes when we're partway through. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my, what the heck is this? A foam brush, but I used it the other day and I didn't clean it, so I'm gonna be thrifty today. Don't use it like that. Bounce on, bounce off. Okay, is that New Dog? Probably barking at the turkeys. I did put a reel in yesterday. See how fast that is? Okay. Let's see. So real quick, the 12 inches, $25 on our cart, but we're giving away one today if you sprinkle the love. So what's that mean? Well, you won't get it today. So next week we'll pick somebody. We'll give everybody a week to watch the replay. Summer. Ooh, summer could be any color. It could be any color. You guys know how I feel about that. Oh, it's mermaid tail. Who else loves mermaid tail? Donna. Donna loves mermaid tail. Donna, mermaid tail. That's bluegrass. I did that the other day ago. Mermaid tail by Deco Art. You guys think it's too dark? Or, I mean, there's a little bit of difference. I'm gonna go with that. If I don't love it, I can do something. Do something else. And then I almost want to use that lime green on the Hello. So I don't want a crazy color palette. I'm trying to keep it very much watermelon colors. And I got to tell you guys, we've had snow on the ground since November. We don't today, but the passes were closed. So we couldn't take, there's 2 passes between us here in Spokane and my mom and dad in Missoula. And you guys know that, you know, I keep pretty good track of my mom with the health issues right now. And then there's 1 pass between us and my mother-in-law going the other direction. Again, I keep pretty good track of what's happening there because of health issues. And so I'm just gonna take that black off. I'm gonna reuse that. Make sure that the black didn't soak in. It might have, but you know what? I can use that side. This one was flat. I'm gonna use that side. I'm gonna load it. I'm gonna dab off. So we're just sick of winter this year. It hadn't been like this. Got a little snow, it'd go away, it'd warm up. Our first year, we had some snow in March because that's when we moved in. It went away and it was 110 in June. It was the hottest month. Some might say too hot. And mermaid tail is my go-to color for about everything. You guys see that? Boom, love mermaid tail. I'm gonna look for a link for you guys. Maybe see if I can't find you guys a discount. See if I can't find it in a little bit larger bottle for you guys. A lot of you guys that watch me are also wholesalers and vendors. So it's nice to be able to get that in a larger container. No, I cannot find the larger container in Hobby Lobby. Bounce on, bounce off. And, but I can buy it. I am not interested in squeezing it in bottles for you guys on top of it. I love you guys, but I don't want this. No, what could go wrong there on top of everything else we have to do? But I can find you a nice link where you can maybe get a discount or get it for a little cheaper and you have a nice size bottle ready to go. Okay, so I definitely want to do this a second time. I'm just doing it now. Did you guys catch me and John's live on Friday where we painted the truck? If not, go check it out. Okay, I'm gonna check this out next to that buttercream. I think it's gonna be smashing. Very good. If you didn't, you might check it out because, man, we're crazy. And there was almost, it wasn't a fight. You know, I was asking him about something. He got a little like, why are you doing it that way? You guys are married, you know. So, is this real life? Is this real life? Okay, awesome. There is a dog outside going nuts. Let's be clear, it's my dog. It's one of my dogs. I'm gonna blame my daughter. It's her dog. We're permanently babysitting, puppy sitting. Boom, let's see what we got here. Yes, on the glitter. Yes, on the glitter. Okay, so I just happen to have this fleshy, there's gotta be a better word than that. I'm calling it a fleshy pink color. I think would be lovely on that. I don't know if you guys can hear that dog, but I'm like, man, I loved on you, I walked you, I fed you. Okay, so what did I want to talk about? Oh, so our adult art box is open for new members, some new members. When I say that, I don't want floodgates. I think like 25 new members. And here's what we're doing different. This whole time we had been sending them with paints and everything, but charging shipping. And so what we did instead was we took the paints out, because you guys are crafty. You have your own paints and brushes. If you don't, you can add them on, don't freak. But we were able to include shipping now. For $45, you get 2 projects. Our theme for April is bees. There's a 3rd project option for the people that can't get enough. So you'll get a 25-inch round with a stand and a bee theme, and then 3 bees. They're called shelf sitter bees. And lots more. But you're not gonna get paint unless you want it. And you up it, but instead you're going to get it free shipping. I don't care, do you live in Pennsylvania or Florida, or you're my neighbor down the street, you're gonna get free shipping. So I think we all agree shipping isn't free. Somebody's got to pay for it, but by removing the paints, we were able to keep the prices the same, and we are paying for shipping now. And that way it can go to more of you. And specifically we're doing that because, you know, a little bit of a recession. I don't know if you heard, we're in a little bit of recession, but I don't want to talk about that. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Okay, so we're gonna pull out that glitter glue. It is our 2nd most popular question we get here. Oh, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, there's that one. Oh, but I love that one. That one might be too light. I hardly have any left. It's that blush. But I do have this one, that's too pink. I'm doing the blush. Okay, so number 1 most popular question is, Kelly Sue, how in the world do we make the glitter glue? Don't just shake your glitter on the paint. It's not gonna stay, guys. It looks like it's gonna stay, but it's not gonna stay. You trust me on this? It's not gonna stay. Instead, go get some cheap old, that's water, Elmer's glue. What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. The clear. Or the Craft Smart is even cheaper. Just you want a clear craft glue, and you don't want it water-based, or like the, what do they call it for the kids? Maybe it's water soluble. I'm not sure what they're calling it now. And I added a little bit of water to it, just a little bit, and I might have to add more. You're just gonna put a little in here in a container, throw in your glitter, add a drop of water. My water's kind of pinkish, so that's perfect. And stir it up. So teachers, moms, if you've taken the glitter away from the kids because it's hell on your household chore list, right? I mean, you're not, the janitor hates you at school and at home. You go over it like 5 times, and it doesn't pick up. So this, you can give your kids back the glitter. You can bring the glitter back to you. And there have been a couple people I've met that don't like, okay, this is gonna sound weird, and if this is you, I'm sorry. They don't like how glitter feels. Not judging, just, I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. That's why you gotta look. At least that's what I heard at the paint parties was, I don't like how glitter feels. I don't even know where to begin on that. And they tried it my way and they were so excited. They were so excited. So it does take longer to dry. Guys, the glue extends the drying time a lot. So I might have to pull out the hairdryer. Well, let's see. I'm not too worried about it. All right, so it extends the drying time. I told you that. Glue, the back, the hello. Do I have everything painted? I am ready to rock and roll, you guys. All right, okay, so I have my round. I'm gonna put it back. Let's do this instead. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to soak my brushes because the sponge brushes and stuff. I think I'm done with those. We're gonna start gluing. So we are testing a new glue, and so far everyone really, really likes it. It's called Titebond Quick and Thick Multi-Surface. Get your mind out of the gutter, I know what you're thinking. Titebond Quick and Thick Multi-Surface. I've only been able to find it at Lowe's. Lowe's, you need to give me a coupon code or something to share with everybody. Okay, so you don't need a lot, don't outline, don't over glue, but we're gonna take some off too. Love you, Summer. So I'm gonna put this together and then we'll add like highlights and stuff. I had a paint party last night, so this was upright. So I have a little glue. I'm gonna pop off the extra, just a little, and put it right where it needs to go. Boom, and then just press it down. So as long as you take off the extra, you're not gonna have the glide. What the heck's the glide, Kelly Sue? The glide is where you put it right where you want it. You go do something, you come back and it went, it's slick, it's gone. Gone, gone, gone. See, and that's already, it's already glued pretty quick. What I don't want you to use is, if you're really fussy, don't use super glue. It's gonna stick like that, you guys. Okay, take it off. I did outline that one. I got in my head and I outlined it. Press it down. Oops, you got a little bit of time to play. Press it down. Look at this font. How cute is that font? Stencils are so out now. It's not true. It's not true. But 3D type stuff is so much fun. Boom. So I do have a Cricut. You guys know the Cricut hates me. I'll do it if I have to. But for some reason, the laser cutter, which is a big Cricut, doesn't mind me at all. Just pressing down, lining up. I like this font that's kind of like staggered, like a little kid did it. A genius little kid, for sure. So Melissa wanted glitter for sure. I have to show her the end result. My hair is whack. I look like I have a ginormous part. It's just that my hair coloring is starting to wear off, I think. And my old lady hair is coming through. It's cracking me up though. Oh God, somebody make the dog stop. Make the bad doggy stop. Better. She had a mini walk. And now they're out on the landing strip. Probably the turkeys, sorry. Probably the turkeys is what they're barking at. Did I tell you guys I saw something? I don't know what it was. It was a cat that was sitting, you know how they do with their butt down and legs out, came up to my knee. Very muscular, orangey brown, but the tail was fluffy. And he had those bally things right here. He did have a mouse in his mouth. He wasn't aggressive, meaning when Hazel walked over, he dropped the mouse and walked off. Giant cat, or small something, but I've seen bobcats, I've seen mountain lions. I don't know what it was. I don't know, it was somebody's doing freak breeding experiments up here in the mountains. Call it the mountain, but how cute is that, right? Couple little squiggles with white and black. I'm gonna call that done. I'm gonna put a fork in it. Okay, I still can't glue on my seeds because, oh, it's not too bad. Because the glitter is still drying, the glitter glue. Add as many layers as you want. I'm saying one's probably enough. I really, really, really like the contrast between the pale, what was it called, blush glitter, and then the next strip, that lime green. Super cool. Don't go away, I'm coming right back for you. All right, so, no, I'm bringing it back. I have my Hello is in green, and I don't think I'm gonna do any highlighting with that. So guys, if you're just joining, make sure you sprinkle, because one of you guys is gonna get this. With Sprinkle Love, that means you're gonna send this off, S-H-A-R-E, with your friends. It helps really get the word out. So we'll send a kit, no charge, to you, and like we'll take care of the shipping and stuff too. Where in the heck are my paintbrushes? I'd like to say we're gonna get the floor in, but there's obvious reasons we've got to get our fence in. You heard what those reasons were, right? Okay, here we go. Glasses. I did not bring my glasses. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, do I want to do it in pure white or the cream? Pure white or the cream. Or gold. I'm gonna do cream. I'm gonna stick with the girl that I took to the dance. Okay, so I'm just gonna do some little squiggles to help pull in. Draw the I to the S. And then I like to flip my paintbrush over and dip and dot, but that one is way too big. So I've got my crappy brush here. Everyone should have a crappy brush. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. There we go. I just want to show you while you can compare just some dots and some squiggly lines. Or you could squiggle them. I'm not gonna. So I'm just gonna go back and forth. Oop. Yeah, my stomach, she's a growling. So if you watered down the paint just a little, then clean your paintbrush off, like roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. You can flow a little bit more with your paint. Now dip and dot. 1, 2, 3. Put one there. You can go a little further. Now, what could possibly go wrong with me having to flip 2 paintbrushes back and forth? Okay. Get it wet. Water down a small section. Spin your paintbrush. Clean it off. Grab some more. Come in here. I'm not fully outlining. I'm leaving space in between for those dots or just naked areas. Did that make you laugh too? Yep, 1, 2, 3. This one's just gonna be singular. I like to do odd numbers because your brain likes odd things, odd numbered things. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to copy my M. And the fact that the dogs are incredibly quiet now makes me think somebody needs to check on those crazy dogs. Wow. I did 2 there. It's okay. We're good. A little watered down. Rolling it. Grabbing some more. Not outlining everything. I went a little bit overboard. Okay. And this just makes it a little bit more interesting. You could have done glitter just on the summer. Little details. It's got the details, you guys. I'm gonna go down. So I'm not fully outlining, I'm leaving some room. And if I make a boo-boo, I can just paint over it. It's just paint. We're in charge of the paint, not the other way around. So don't get upset. I say that, but any day that I feel like I bossed my paint around, I told it what to do, I feel like, yeah, I did it. I did it. Super cute. Dry. I'm gonna put a couple apostrophes in the teardrops that are my seeds. What do I mean by that? In cream. I'm just going to, on this side, they'll go one direction. Ooh, that's a fatty. And the other side, they're gonna go a different direction. Just to give some interest. Man, you could do dot if you wanted to. Oh, that's a big one. Come on. No, let's just keep it simple. Okay. All right, all right. Okay, let's let those dry. Pretty close. Let's start assembling our watermelon, okay? Super excited about it. All right. Now I kind of want to make sure they're dry. I know mine are, but a lot of times at paint parties, ladies put this down and there's paint oozed everywhere. They decided to use a paintbrush. They didn't dab off extra. You can say that to my face is blue. Okay, hello. This is it, right? Okay, take your tape off gently. You saw 2 days ago, I was heavy-handed with, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna put a very cute bow on here. It doesn't happen very much. You guys see that? Boom, I feel like the light's really weird. I was just on the camera. Over here, you're good. You are good. Honk if you're ready for summer. Beep, beep. Totally ready. Okay, so we're gonna just use our Titebond. I'm very, very pleased with it. To me, it's brand new because I've been looking forever for a wood glue that was affordable for paint parties or affordable for my home, and did what I needed it to. I needed it to dry quick, but I wanted to still have some playing time, and it had some good bond. So I did outline this, but I am going back, picking this up. Okay, picking this up, and I'm gonna place it on the towel and just take off the extra, because I'm not looking for that ooze. But if it does ooze, guess what, guys? It's not glossy like the E6000. I know I've been saying use the E6000, but my job is to test out new product so you don't have to. And I still think that's a pretty good product, but you just have to be really careful. I think that's okay. Here's my holes if I want to hang it. I have a stand, which I'm going to grab while this is drying right here. Let's keep the dogs from coming up, but I wonder how well that works. All right. I have a smaller stand for this size, but this is the stand I have available right now here in the studio. Yeah, the other stand is a little smaller, more size appropriate, but it is nice to have a medium stand that I can use for everything. Okay. Whoa, tell me guys, are you having a sunny day? Okay, so that's a lot. What you can do is just find a clean surface on your towel. Really don't need all of that. It will ooze for sure. Place that there. It still sticks pretty good. You can't really see where I took it off and where I didn't. Okay, sliding that in, lining up the sides, and I'm gonna press down. Okay, because I put so much on, even though I took it off, there's still a little glide that's happening. So what you can do is you can weigh it down like that for a few minutes while you're working on something else. I almost want to do hello at a crazy angle. Let me clean up my mess so you guys aren't distracted by everything here. You can see what's happening. I'm not really good at placing something back out of the screen. when I'm done with it. And so you guys just have to sit here and look at the mess. Okay. Boom. We were waiting anyway. I think it's ready. This one's popping up a bit, which can happen because the wood gets damp. Oh my gosh, guys, how stinking cute that is. So I'm gonna put a ribbon on here, but I'm kind of thinking because it'll be floppy that I'm gonna wish I would have done that so I can read the hello. So I'm gonna leave the gluing of the hello for just a little bit. Okay, gosh, this one is adorable. Just makes you smile. So I want to get closer to the edge on this. It's a bigger piece of wood. So, and if you want it to press down, I'm just going a little closer. I am outlining a little bit more on this one because I know these bigger pieces almost have to be weighed down. I didn't take extra off. Let's see what we get. Whoop, yep, definitely glide. So I'm still testing out that new paint. Just know that you're gonna have to, or new glue, sorry. Definitely gonna have to put some on, take some off. I'm just gonna let that. So I might not have used enough there. Let me see if I can squeeze some under. Yeah, I'll come back and fix it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna put the cute little seeds in place, and I almost have enough here, I feel. I'm just gonna scrape. You know what? If it doesn't work, I'm just out a minute or two. Bring it down. Okay, the glitter. If you're tempted to put glitter all over the back, what you need to know is it does make the surface uneven. So you need a little bit more glue than what you'd normally use, just so it would settle in the cracks. So if you were in the paint party world, what you do is last night I put these in different containers. I waited till the party to do that. I was thinking only one or two of my regulars would be using the new glue, but what happened is everybody wanted it. Everybody. So I was thinking, oh, we'd still have some people and they would kind of fight me a little bit that they wanted the other glue, but they didn't. They really didn't. So. Okay. So what's the cost on this glue? It's less than $7. So this is like $6 or $7, and this, which is twice the size of this, is $6 or $7. So guys, it definitely, oh, see, almost lost that. It's a saver, and people are saying they're using less of it. So one of these I can get through 4 people generously. And so, you know, multiply that. If I have an 80-person party, I had to buy 20 of these. And then this, I would say one probably can get through 12 or 13, maybe even 14 people. People don't like to wait, have more containers. That was me last night. I was just testing. I didn't realize that everybody would want it. Of course we want it, newfangled. Okay, so this is drying with the bottles on it. I'm gonna figure out the hello. Let's make a quick and easy bow. Now, I have told you guys repeatedly that my mama is the bow person, and she can take a Costco wired bow and use almost the whole container, but make your present look like it makes angels weep. It's just beautiful. That is not me. I do a quick little trick that most of us do, and you probably know this trick. It still uses plenty of ribbon. You can use like the little pieces that you have instead. So I'm wondering, is this a wire? This one has a nice, it's not wire, but I love this on here, right? I wish I would have gone a little bit fleshier, a little pinker, This is cool, right? So what you want to do is look at what colors you have in your hanger and then go from there. Is this one? This one's wire. So it's nice when there's at least a wire there. So I'm just going to start layering these. You can go as fat as you want. Or if you're thrifty, if you're like, oh, I'm not going to use all my ribbon, then don't use all your ribbon. It's fine. I'm going to lay this down first. This is just the trick. There's also, if a buddy Damon, and he sells a easy ribbon maker machine. When I say machine, it's still like for at-home use and it's plasticky. So, been meaning to test that out, and maybe I'll order it from him, and then I'd be able to tell you what's going on. So you're just gonna do crisscrosses. Let me grab a ruler so you know how long we're going. All right. You can just eyeball it, but I know some of you guys, and some of you guys need to know how long am I making this ribbon. So I feel if I make it 8 inches, I'm gonna trim it. End up trimming a lot of it. 6 is too small. Okay, we're going 8. Okay, so they're about 8 inches. World's worst scissors. And I like to crisscross. So, 1, 2. So what I like to do, because I am lazy, is I like to mark like on my table, and this will come off, don't freak out, how long I'm making them. And then I just, boom, I just cut a bunch. I'm gonna do 4 of this incredibly fun watermelon pink looking ribbon. Okay, I'll do 4 of those. I'm gonna do, this one's wire too, so it's nice to have some wire. It'll make your bow fluffier. And this is just a neutral color, so you make sure, if you're going for a farmhouse look, make sure you got some neutral colors. And then the trick to get that little V to go this way, yeah, is you fold it and you just go boom. Come on. And you get that little V. If you're into it, if you don't care, that's fine. Ribbon is not cheap, guys. Oh my gosh. And they now have pom-pom ribbon stuff. Pom-poms. So cute. We don't include ribbon with any of our hangers because that was a rabbit hole I never ever want to go down again. We started off that way, and half the people didn't want ribbon, and so you just charged them for ribbon, and they didn't want ribbon. And the other half of the half, you didn't have the kind they wanted. Anyway, kind of like this. Whoop. Just do it. Okay. Guys, you gotta be able to laugh at yourself, right? Just don't go too short on the ribbon. Okay. Mama, I told you, Mama, I did not get your jeans, Mom. Did not get your jeans. I kind of wish that was a little wider, but actually I like that it's skinnier than the rest. Man, my mom, and I don't even try. I don't even try wrapping my presents because nobody can do it like my mom. She's fantastic. Okay, I might end up doing 2 more of those, but I say, hey, don't cut too many, because what if you don't need them all? And this was just leftover from the bunny box from last year when we did do ribbon. All right, let's start layering and we'll go from there. So I know I want to do, so I wanted something in between the crazy, crazy pink. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and you can separate them a little bit. Next layer, the pink. Oh, I was supposed to lay this down first. See, Mom? Nope, didn't get the jean. Get the jean, get the jean. Okay, then this, cute. It's cute. Okay, then I was gonna do more. I should have done more brown. And then you can just kind of like, we should be staggering them a little bit and then fluff them up. Fluff them, fluff them. So this will be the, oh crap, that will be the back. So what I need to do is flop that around, and you can put as many layers as you want. I just wanted to give you an idea. More would be better, but guess what? Then that's gonna be more expensive ribbon too. Some of you guys have some deep pockets, some of you don't. So I want you to, almost wish I did more green. Okay, so they're curling a little bit. So the ones that have the wire, they are your rock. You guys can kind of see that. They're your rock. How fun. I wish I would have done one more green. Just fan it just a little bit. Play with your ribbon until you're really, really happy, and it can be as wide as you want it. Make sure you have some wire ribbon because it allows you to push the ribbon right where you want it. There you go. And you just kind of separate them. How cute is that? So let's see what we got. So everything's glued down. Hello, summer. I don't have my hello, sorry. I don't have my hello because I wasn't sure how much room I needed for my ribbon. And then what I can do is if this whoop-de-woo is too long, I can snip it. Okay, so. Let me get my hot glue gun. I did not heat it up ahead of time, and I don't know if it'll heat. So, okay. Again, still not there, still not there. There we go, I think that's better. Okay, so we're gonna put this on here and then see. Did I go too much? So what I can do is I can go off to the side, or I can go, I can trim these down, but I don't wanna. Just let these hang a little bit lower. And it's okay that I'm off the side, don't you think? I think. Boom. Hello. Hello is implied. There we go. Or if I wanna go a little bit higher, I can, or I can go on this side, right? That might be the answer. Hello, summer. There we go. Squinting as I'm looking up here because I just didn't bring my glasses. Looks like it's going uphill. It is. Ta-da! Super cute. Stinking cute. I'm super happy with my Hello Summer desktop, countertop, or if you have the world's smallest door, something to go in your little cubicle and you are ready to go. So where did I get my ribbon? I got most of it from Michael's. Run, don't walk. Run and get this one now because I think it adds so much, and I do love the green. The herringbone and the other wire ribbon, I just happen to have on me from last year, but I think it's super cute. So guys, I hope you love it. If you want one of these, Sprinkle the Love to be the winner, or they're in our shop. This one's $25, but we have a really big one for $39 at our shop. Okay, so hopefully you guys have a great day. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my hot glue gun and get this glued and get the photo in our shop ready to go. Have a good day, guys. Bye.